I be don't hearing English sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we back though. Episode 13 already.
13?
Is it 13?
Or is it 12?
No. Is it 12?
I don't know. I'm just here.
You just here. Let's see. 13.
13?
Yeah, we doing it with Jack.
Lucky number 13.
You've had some car issues today, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Had a great time.
Yeah. You want to talk about that?
Well, no. Honda. Shout out Honda.
Shout out. Please sponsor us.
Imagine. They don't like red lights, apparently. You sit there and they just blow up. But, it's cool.
Or redheads.
Yeah, that too.
Racist. What'd you fix today? Wasn't the brakes or something on this truck?
Yeah, so...
Being lent a truck, thankfully?
I had a truck lined up from my brother-in-law that he was going to let me borrow and fix his brakes. And about 20 minutes after I get the brakes fixed, wheel bearing goes out.
Were you driving when it went out?
Yeah, I was driving, and so, driving, going straight. Suddenly to go straight, I need to be like this. And I just thought, that's not good. So, here I am.
Yeah, JT would have been like, bro, this is perfect. This is straight for me. That's fucking hilarious.
Like that night as a wheel fell off.
So did you have to go buy a part to fix that? I don't work on cars at all.
Yeah, no, it's not an easy fix. It'll be at least like a 5-hour job.
Oh, so you drove the car here like that?
No.
Oh.
I dropped it back off and I said, hey, I didn't drop it off. Funny enough, I just pulled over and the closest place was an O'Reilly Auto Parts. I'm like, hey, man, they have everything you need, so you can go get it there.
Damn. So what'd you drive here?
I was lucky enough, my parents were in the area and they're letting me borrow one of their cars for
Parents coming in clutches
I know,
always.
love it.
Yeah, that's wheel bearing. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't fix that at all.
Me neither. I don't know anything about cars.
No, when you pop the hood, I don't know shit about them. To be honest with
I'm
you.
like, oh, that's a battery, and that's where it stops.
Yeah, I just know black on black, and then red on red. That's how you charge batteries, right? And how most crimes occur. Anyway, you've been through firefighting training, haven't you?
Yeah, so
Yeah, talk about that.
right
what
now
I
I
wanna talk
am
about.
finishing up Fire Academy. It's been like 15 weeks.
What was it, 4, 8, 12? I'm just doing the math. 4 months.
Math on, okay, I was going to
Yeah.
say math on what?
Yeah, how many months it's been?
What do y'all want to know? I mean, it's
Like,
been,
how was it? So, like, it's like police academy is like 6 months to 5-6 months, I think. So it's kind of the same for firefighter academy then.
Yeah, so it's a little bit different structure. Luckily, our city does it in house, so I don't have to go away for months at a time.
Okay.
I could go home every night, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, get there every day about 6:30 or so. Get my gear ready for the day. Make sure that my air pack and bottle is good, and that if I put my mask on, it's not going to leak out the side, and I'll be
Right.
breathing in smoke.
Right. Can't have any beards or anything, right?
No, I can't have any beards. I can have a mustache.
Yeah, that's why most of my mustaches.
But no, you got to shave it every day, or else you put that mask on. It has straps that you pull right here,
Right.
and right here, and if you have anything up
Right
here,
there won't seal.
yeah, it won't seal. And so, but no, it's just
But they get on like the Bowling Green not police department, firefighter department. That's pretty hard to do, though, isn't it?
it's a pretty sought after place. They have pretty high standards, which is the way it should be.
Right, of course,
if
yeah,
you're going to be in
yeah.
a job where you could be saving somebody else's life,
Right.
I think it's awesome. They hire on
People that are qualified.
on principle and people
Yeah.
that are qualified for the job instead of just giving handouts, which is
Right.
amazing.
Yeah. Now, how did you know someone? Like, is that like a know a person type of thing to get in there and then be qualified, or is it just?
I wouldn't say it's a know a person kind of
Right,
thing. I mean,
right.
any job that you know somebody,
It definitely helps, right? Yeah.
It's not going to hurt you
Right.
unless you're just a terrible human.
Well, yeah,
then,
those
maybe it
things,
could. But I've known some people that were in the department, but
Yeah.
I got told no my first time around. So
Okay,
this
so
wasn't
you
my
did-
first time trying to get the job. So I got told no and had to come back.
So was it like when you were told no, was it like a written exam or like a fitness exam or something like that, or?
So I don't know how hiring processes are in other cities, but
Right.
I had the first couple interviews, and then it was, hey, sorry, you didn't make it.
Right.
Come back again.
So you just keep coming back.
Yeah,
until-
just keep coming until you get it.
Yeah, that's pretty. So then, like training and stuff like that, don't you gotta like put on your gear in a certain amount of time and get in the truck in a certain amount of time and all that?
Yeah, so the standard for our department is be able to put your gear on. So go from standing in normal clothes
Yep.
all the way in your gear, mask on, and you're breathing off your tank in a minute and 30.
Is that difficult to do the first time?
First time through, I mean, I was struggling to get it in like 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Okay.
Now I can do it about a minute 10.
I got you.
When the tones go off, you have 80 seconds to get from wherever you are
Two.
to be on the truck leaving the station. So,
Damn.
Dang. Mid dookie.
yeah, dude, that's the worst.
Damn. I didn't even think about that. Imagine
Dude.
taking a shit and not just wiping.
So,
dude. You gotta go.
so get
Dude,
this.
cutting it off and then just.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, God.
no.
So I've been given some great advice about showers. So if you're in the shower, have all your stuff folded and set out right next to you if you need it, and only soap up one part of your body at a time. Like don't like wash your whole body all at once, or else
Right,
if the
that's
tones
more
go
time.
off, sorry, dude, you're running out.
You're
And
soapy.
yeah, so wash an arm,
Soapy
rinse it
titties
off.
while you're spraying out a fire. Dude, that's gotta be ass. The worst part, probably. Dude, the worst has gotta be taking a shit though.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just hope you get like a clean
Yeah.
break and then go. I mean,
Yeah.
that's all you got.
Man, imagine getting like the infinity wipe and being like, dude.
Imagine you're sitting there under all your gear, sweating in the middle of doing something, knowing, man, I stink.
Yeah, I
Like,
have like. Well, you wouldn't be able to smell it because you have a mask on.
no, but everybody else could once you take it off.
Yeah, that truck gonna be stanking.
When somebody's like, what is that?
Dude, put me back down. Put me down.
Get away.
Dude, set me down, bro. I'm not going out like this. Send somebody else in here, bro.
Jack's running into a burning building, just a trail of toilet paper falling.
It's Loki lit on fire. That'd be crazy, dude. Golly.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's like one of the only things where you're just like,
Yeah, I mean, it's just a part of
yeah.
it.
I mean,
though.
everything has its quirks. It
Makes a fun story.
yeah, it's. So I've done a lot of different jobs, and this is by
Right.
far the coolest and
Oh, 100%.
my most favorite thing I've ever done.
Well, like you guys are like Loki the heroes too. Like that's the cool part. I mean, you don't know a bunch of firefighters. Obviously, you will because you work with them. But I don't know, other than like Evan who does our moving and stuff like that. But yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Our house in 07 burnt down. That was fun. I was like 6 years old. It was pretty crazy there. It was snowing out in the middle of winter, and our driveway was like a big hill, and it was ice, so like the fire trucks couldn't get up it.
Oh yeah,
was pretty
they're heavy.
crazy.
You can't.
Yeah, obviously filled with water, and then like one hose wouldn't reach up, and then by the time they connected a second hose and got it up the driveway, it was a log home, so it was.
Yeah, it was too late.
Yeah, it's like a match basically, but yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah. So like something really interesting about our department is we have a really fast response time.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, the way fire works is it ramps up and then it falls off.
Okay.
So it's only going to be going as fast as much oxygen as it can get. And so there's something called a flashover, and that's when the flames really just start going. So whenever the entire room absorbs as much heat as it possibly can. So like, let's say if we have a fire going right here on this desk,
Right.
it'll burn, and it keeps heating up things around it.
Right.
Once everything else is heated to the point of that fire, then the smoke is going to start lighting off, and it's going to start catching fire, and that's when a flashover happens. So that happens usually about 3 to 5 minutes within like a fire. Mm-hmm. And our department's so fast at getting to places, a lot of times we're getting there right as a flashover is about to happen or just happened. Mm-hmm. So as you're going in, there could be, you don't know if you're going to open up that door and it's just going to go boom, or
Right.
if you're going in. But it's really cool. Like once you learn that, fire isn't just like a match right here. Like you
Right,
can
how it
control.
works.
you can control a fire by opening and shutting doors. So, yeah, if there's ever a fire like going on,
In a room, just shut the door.
shut the doors, choke it out. That's the best thing you
Right.
can do.
Cut off
Like
its
if you
oxygen.
can't extinguish it right there, try to choke it out and contain it.
I never thought about that. Yeah, our fire started at like the top of the chimney to the house, and we had like an open floor plan, so I had plenty of oxygen there.
Yeah,
That's-
you just got screwed. there.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. We always used to, either I got blamed for it or Mom got blamed for it. Was how Dad usually divvied that out. It was pretty.
Yeah, well,
fun.
you were the youngest.
100%. Dude, I was upstairs. It was before school, and me and our neighbor, we used to take him to school. I was playing the Wii, and I was playing like cars, and Mom's like, "Dude, there's a fire," and I was like 6 years old, so I just kept playing. I didn't know what was going on.
It's like, shut up, Mom! I'm playing Rock Band.
Yeah, and then we almost put it out, but like we had a faucet, like a hose and spigot down in the basement, and I remember like the hose was old because we never used the hose from the basement. It was too kinked up, and by that time it was, I mean, everything.
It was
burnt
just
down.
rocking,
Yeah,
going.
yeah. It was pretty crazy. Like I remember like when we were standing out there, and I didn't know no different, but I thought it was like kind of cool. Like when the front door would like slam open, and then like a 20-foot flame would shoot out the front door.
Oh yeah,
That's
like,
pretty. I was like, dude, that's crazy.
It's like, I don't know if I have like something wrong with my head or whatever.
Oh, you do.
But I look at that
For
and I go, I want to go.
Yeah.
I want to jump into it.
Yeah.
Probably not a good idea,
Well, that's probably.
but you know,
I'm sure that's what Jack was like in his interview. Like, why should we pick you? He's like, I see fire, I go.
I just gave it for you.
I see rock, I throw rock. you
Pretty
need
much.
me. You need me.
I like explosions and fire.
Go boom boom. I'm
Yeah, they asked me if I liked fire in my polygraph, and I was like, yeah, and I was like, wait, is that not the right answer? I was like, I'm not an arsonist. I
It's just
swear.
a trick question.
I just like fire, man. Like,
Jack's like fucking lighting houses on fire just to play with it.
I'm pretty sure I never grew up like past like any fireman you talk to, they're
Yeah.
gonna be like,
There's a bunch of kids.
yeah, it's a bunch of kids that never grew up. They're like,
Yeah.
if you ask a
Yeah.
like 5-year-old boy, hey man, you want to go hop in a fire truck?
Yeah.
They're gonna start smiling, and then you get
Yeah.
all these guys that are like, yeah, man, I still want to do that.
Yeah. Is there a bunch of fires in Bowling Green though?
They're getting more and more.
As like the town grows and
Yeah,
stuff.
you see them in a lot of older homes, like
Yeah.
electrical problems, and
Yeah,
then,
that's what I was thinking.
hoarder conditions is really the worst. There's a lot of
think about
hoarders, and it makes it really hard because there's so much fuel for that fire to just eat.
Yeah.
And
Right,
then
right.
if you try to go in and search, you can't
Find-
tell where you
you
are
can't get
because
through
there's
there.
stuff stacked up this high, and you just have to deal with it.
Yeah, I never even met a hoarder before. I've always seen like the shows.
No, they're out
guess-
there for sure. Whenever I was still doing real estate a lot, I would have showings. I'd walk in and just
Right.
up to my hips would be just trash.
Really?
Yeah.
And you'd have to show the house that way?
Well, whether it was a showing or it was they were wanting to list the house.
Ooh.
So just different things. You never know what you're going to see whenever you open somebody else's door.
Right. So when you do a showing, do you normally go through the house before you get customers there or no?
I always tried to, just
Right.
because I wanted to know what I was going into.
100%. Yeah.
And I'm sure you know this with sales. If you have a plan beforehand, it usually goes a lot easier.
Right. Like if you have an appointment, it's easier to set up for it versus just like upping someone on the lot. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you have time to, dude, that'd be crazy.
There's definitely been times where I didn't have enough time to do it. Like they're like, "Hey, we're
Right.
here 30 minutes early," and I'm like, "Okay, well."
Yeah. Let's.
Like one time, I had a raccoon run out at me whenever we were going through a
was
basement.
it a pet?
No, just
Damn it.
it was just a random raccoon, and
Just hanging out.
yeah, just like little stuff like that. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen when you're going into somebody else's house. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, that'd be wild if you were like a customer about to looking at buying a house and you open it, it's just like shit piled up to the ceiling.
some people look for that though. Like, if
Oh,
it-
like to flip it and stuff?
yeah,
Or-
like the cosmetics could be horrible. Like if you have
Right.
crap everywhere, like that's something I always told my clients.
Right.
Is if you have a dirty house, clean it, because the looks of it. If you walk into
Adds
somewhere that
value.
you're wanting to buy,
Right.
and it looks like crap from everything's dirty. There's
Right.
piles of trash. nobody wants that. They're going to write it off before they even really look at it.
Yeah.
And you could increase your property value by like 20 grand by just making it look nice.
Well, it's just like a trade in a car. Like before you go to the car lot to trade in and clean your car.
Yeah.
Like wash it, and I mean it's not gonna be 20 grand worth of value, but it's I mean it's gonna add like the sales manager will think like, oh, like they've kept great shape of this car and you could have just trashed it, you know. That makes sense, dude.
You think if I wash my Honda, I'll get 20 grand?
I don't know. That's a scrapyard. You need a new engine, don't you? Is that what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a new engine. The shop hasn't told me, but
What shop did you bring it to?
it's one on Old Louisville Road,
Okay.
User Automotive.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah,
see.
JT's truck is having issues. The
it's a
the
Ford.
heating. Well, yeah, it's also a Ford too. But yeah, but you got like what do you say, 170,000 miles out of that?
yeah, I only
Honda?
had like 170. And
You say only? That's still a lot of miles.
well, the thing is that 3.5 liter engine
Yeah.
there, it usually runs for 250 plus.
yeah. Well, if you
So-
stop doing burnouts in the Honda Pilot
Man,
you're driving, it would.
I am who I am.
Gotta get to them fires, boy.
I see fire and I go. I hit fire and I go.
Fire.
Fire. Have you gone on rides yet in the fire trucks?
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be pretty cool.
It's
Not very cool.
no, it's awesome.
Oh, I was about to say, don't ruin this for me. Dude.
No, I
don't.
the
We're gonna
first
be on
shift
the
I
inside
had.
finally.
The first shift I had, we had a call at like. First of all, I know y'all are gonna laugh through this, make fun of me for it, but first call we had at like 2 a.m. I woke up, didn't know where I was. I'm just standing like, huh? Because the tones just went off. And I'm sitting there just
Yeah.
waking up like, oh, I gotta go.
Yeah.
So I go to run out to the engine bay. Forgot. So I have to come out my door and turn left.
Right.
I thought I had my boots set to the right. I'm in sock feet. They were on the left side of the door. I came out. It's pitch black. I eat it hard in the middle of the hallway. Kind of sit there for a second and go, what happened?
Yeah, wake up.
Get in the fire truck. I've been awake for like 30 seconds at this point. I'm sitting there in the back. We're on the way to some medical call, and I'm sitting there just grinning.
Somebody's dying, and you're
like, not a thought going through my brain except, let's go, man.
Which is it? 24 on, 48 off.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that what-
that's the schedule we run right now. So
Yeah. So how do you get to drive the trucks?
so it's based off of a rank thing.
Right.
So our department has a firefighter, an engineer, which is like the equivalent to like a sergeant in the police department,
Right.
and then captain.
Who's the
And
driver?
The engineer is always going to be the driver, unless they're, they have to be off or something. A firefighter can drive the truck, but they have to, go through certain classes and be certified to do that.
Right.
And the engineer also operates like the pump panel to like control where the water goes off the fire truck.
Right. Because, who climbs the ladder then? The firefighter?
Yeah, firefighter, and sometimes the captain will go behind them with a thermal imaging camera,
Right.
so they can look through the smoke
Where
and
the
just
hot spot is?
and shout out commands to the firefighter while he's in there. Tell him, hey, go to that wall. Looks like there's somebody over there.
So, like, you'll be the one going into the houses and
Yeah, so-
spraying the hose and...
Yeah, the fire truck is like a toolbox. I am whatever tool they want me to be. Say, hey,
I knew you were a tool.
you know that.
It's my tool. Anyways, we'll pause on that. It'll be a little bit longer break in between the segment. We'll be back, though. You fucking Dude, you're such a fucking
I love how you're not even bleeping out like idiot.
You say the first half of the word.
Oh, I kept saying the F word.
Yeah,
Yeah, the one that
yeah.
doesn't matter. You mother hole. Did I do it right that time? That's too hard.
He had to think about it.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna cut it all out.
It's just gonna be like a 2-minute video.
All it's gonna be is just me staring at a wall. Hold on, let me do a JT impression.
Dude, you're like a lost dog, man.
Go brain dead. Start pressing buttons.
He's a goon. Dude, I can't wait till you start fighting fires and we get to talk about it. We're gonna have some cool stories.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to see a lot of messed up stuff too.
Yeah, well yeah, that's gotta be the worst part of the job. That was like the
Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't like bother me that
Right,
much.
yeah. Yeah.
I've seen and dealt with dead bodies before.
Yeah, that's gonna
Whenever
be,
the tornadoes came through,
I was about to say tornadoes.
because I was working in the police department then.
Right.
And
Right. Right. Were you
uh,
wanting to be a police officer? Or?
I was originally.
That's a scary job. Dude.
Yeah, I just decided really. Now, for one reason or another, it just wasn't the way I wanted to go.
I don't blame you.
No one hates the firemen, so.
Right. That's what I was saying. Like they're kind of like heroes, you know, but they this person I sold at the dealership, she's like the phone operator that when you call in, she's the one that answers.
Oh, like a dispatcher?
Yeah, I always forget that name. But anyway, she's going to the police academy in like April or something like that. And I didn't know, which makes sense though. Like routine traffic stops is where police officers die most.
Yeah, it's
which
the
is
most dangerous thing is you pull a random person
Crazy.
over, you have no idea what they've been
what you're walking
doing,
up onto. Yeah,
and they could just decide, you know what, this 3 ounces of drugs that I have,
yeah,
it's worth more than your life. So I'm sorry, dude.
right. Yeah, that's crazy.
No.
I couldn't be a police officer. Props to people that do it though.
Yeah, I mean,
Fucking props to them, but it's a crazy job, especially if you got like a wife and kids too.
that was my thing is I want to be a family man. So
Yeah.
yeah, if my fiance had her choice, she would probably not want me to be in a job
Firefighter either.
where somewhere I could not come home on
Right.
shift, but
Right.
no,
It's a lot less
Yeah.
of a risk than being a police officer.
I think if you have the able means to do it and help somebody, I mean, you should do it.
Oh, and the passion to do it too.
Yeah,
like if
it's
that's
just-
something like you're like just retarded enough that you want to run at flames. So like, you're the
Exactly.
exact person. Like,
You point, I go.
At least like you'll be
Big red
whipped
truck,
for it
big
now.
flames.
Yeah.
Compared to like you just driving down the street, you see a fire, jump in
well,
there.
he's not driving no more. He's walking down the street now.
Yeah. You're borrowing a car and you're going down the street.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot. I mean, whatever you have passion for, I think you should do. So, yeah, being a police officer is scary though, dude. I couldn't ever imagine.
No,
But I can definitely see you just stopping and like helping. Cause like just the other night, didn't you pull up on like a nasty wreck or something?
Oh yeah, there was a 4-car collision at a intersection just down the road from here. Yeah, no, dude was bleeding out his head and all that. It was just
You didn't tell him about it.
no.
Do you like walk up and be like, "Hey, I'm a firefighter" type thing, or do you like,
Depends on how the situation is. I did tell the guy I was with the Bowling Green Police Department because I couldn't, or not police department. Gosh, no.
fucking retard? Over
Yeah, I
there?
know.
Probably should have said anything at
Yeah,
this point.
we're just talking about how I used to work there.
I'm
but,
from Bowling Green. I can help.
I'm doing that. I'm doing that.
Yeah, I'm from Bowling Green. I'm from Bowling Green. I got this. Okay.
But no.
Anyway.
You walk up and they just had a crazy crash and they're freaking out. They don't know what's
Right,
going
right.
on. They're all amped up. So couldn't get his attention. So I just told him, hey, I'm with the fire department.
Right.
And he's like, oh, somebody that can help. So it's just kind of like a way to grab their attention.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like in like the midst of all the chaos, that's probably the best way, quickest
Because
way to.
when you're amped up, you're
not thinking.
your
about,
brain's not going right.
Right.
Like this young man, his only concern after his car was mangled and there were people injured, right? His only concern was, hey man, my laptop. Can I get my laptop from my truck? It's sitting in there. Meanwhile, his truck's mangled in the middle of the intersection. Like when you're all amped up, you don't think straight. You're not thinking, hey, if there's cars going by me at 60 miles an hour, I need to get off the road.
Right. Yeah.
You're wandering around thinking,
Right.
man, what am I gonna have for dinner? Like you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Half concussed, just like hungry.
Damn, dude, I could smack a pizza right now. So did you have to do anything, or did you help at all, or did you call 911, or?
Yeah, I had to call the ambulance
crazy.
to get out there, but
That's crazy.
that's besides the point.
Well, at least like that's good though. Like that there's people out there that can help though. You know, like CPR too. Like you gotta obviously know how to do that. That's good to know. That can be used in any situation.
Yeah, I think, especially as guys, if you're going to be having a family or something, you should have some kind of medical training.
Yeah.
Something to do, some way to just be an asset. Don't be a liability to your family.
Right, or at least be able to stay calm in stressful situations.
Yeah, this is kind of the same line of thought of that, but I saw an interview with this is about to take a crazy left turn, but I saw an interview from this convicted pedophile. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay. Oh,
So
I'm
anyways,
locked in. Trust me, I heard that word.
I saw this interview with Pate, and
Yo, whoa! I beat the allegations, dude. False narrative.
He was talking about what kind of kids would you go after? What were some things whenever
I know
you
what
would
you're talking about,
pick a target? And it's like, well, usually if the dad I would deem as a threat, I would not go near it. And I was like, instantly, you have to be a threat.
Yeah. I mean, he said that I never looked at the kid. I would always look at the man that's walking next to him to see if he's a threat or not. And I mean, like most people today, fathers or anybody like that, it's they wouldn't be scary enough, I guess. But like what you're saying, like as a dad though, that's pretty important to be able to protect or at least look like it anyway. I mean, that's.
I talk about how firefighting is going to be like dream job, whatever, because you get to do all kinds of stuff. But I'm sure I speak for you guys too, but I think the coolest job on earth, which nobody gets to do it, would be just being able to hunt down pedophiles and just take them out. Like that would be the coolest thing. Is just hunt them down.
Dude, people are doing that on YouTube now.
Oh no,
That would just fuck.
that's
with
too
them.
soft. They're just slapping them and calling them out. No, I want to.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to like exonate them. You know what I'm saying? What did I do here? Sorry, I'm clicking buttons on accident. Yeah, that's yeah, and they're like protected in jails now too, which I learned that like a couple
which
weeks
is
ago. Like you can't even say pedophile in gym. It's like all like.
It's messed up.
Yeah, I
Like-
forgot what they call them. Do you remember?
Chomo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
It's crazy that you can be protected from
Right, because everybody like.
children are the most innocent, things on this planet, and
Well, they're the future of the earth.
and if you're
that's
gonna
their
go touch kids, and then somebody says, "No,
Right.
you're okay. We're gonna protect you." No.
Yeah, because everybody thinks like
Yeah.
jailhouse justice is like that's why everybody feels good when they go to jail because that, and then they're protected, which is wild. But dude, remember the one that we seen? This there was this video that dude. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Where they
the
catch him?
burritos?
No, yeah, that guy.
He was like 6'3", like 260 pounds, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like fake texting this guy that pulled up, and he texted the guy pretending to be like the girl, and he's like, "Bring burritos." And the dude brought burritos, and he walks up to the car. He's like, "Were you looking for like Amy or something like that?" And the guy's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." He's like, "Dude, I have your text." He's like, "By the way, give me the burrito," and just started like accusing this guy while eating the burrito. And the guy had like, he was in such shock that he obviously didn't think it was weird. It was
It's like catching
hilarious.
your DoorDash driver.
Yeah. He's like, "By the way, you bring them burritos?" And the dude's like, "Yeah, here you go." He's just sitting there eating the whole thing.
Imagine it goes from,
Hey, bring me some burritos.
"Give me the fucking burrito."
That one's mine. Got JT over here on this audio mixer. It's crazy. I know.
Swing and a miss.
It's okay. It's okay. Not everybody. It's their first time. No, the podcast can be fun when you chasing fires and yeah. I mean, you probably hear a lot of stories already.
Oh yeah, I
Talking
mean, I
to
hear
most of those
stuff
guys.
and whatever, but I'm not gonna claim to know a whole bunch because
Right.
I haven't
right.
even had my first real fire, and I haven't.
Yeah.
No.
But I'm more than excited to get to it.
Yeah, because most of the stuff you go on is probably like accidents and stuff like that. Is that right?
Yeah, a lot of accidents, a lot of medical calls from people having trouble breathing.
Yeah.
Basically being a EMT a lot of
yeah.
times.
Yeah. Until they get there.
Yeah,
basically, you guys leave.
until EMS gets there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. and then getting cats
Do y'all
out of
usually
trees.
beat them there?
Depends on where it's at and where they're at in the city. So we have a whole bunch of different stations. So usually somebody's pretty close by.
Gotcha.
Oh, so they spread you guys out throughout the stations throughout town. Is
Yeah,
that
so
right?
we have 8 stations that cover
Really?
I didn't know we had that
cover
many.
the city. So somebody's pretty close by.
That makes sense. Well, that's good. Is that the one on Cemetery Road? Is that you guys too, or is that it's like an old firefighter station, like Alvaton?
That's
Yeah,
like
that's county department.
Oh, okay.
So that's all volunteer.
Yeah, I was gonna say I usually never see anybody there. There may be one truck or something like that in there or something like that. Yeah. So then, how does the voluntary work? Is just people?
Yeah, it's just
Go when they want
guys
to?
are like, you know what? I want to be a firefighter, but like I don't want to be a firefighter. So they
Right. It's like
like that. Like it sounds bad, but like, it's really what it is. There's like, you know, if I get a call, I'll go put on stuff, and I don't know how much they train.
right.
It's not to the same standard. They're not.
Well, no.
Yeah,
no,
it's
not here.
But props to them for trying to help. It's
Yeah, it's like military where you just do the one weekend out of the month. You go do training and stuff like that. The reserves. Yeah, military reserves. Yeah. But you guys got like work out a lot too, don't you?
Yeah, so we're mandated to have at least, like at bare minimum, an hour of working out a day
shift.
on shift. So
Oh, that's easy.
a lot of guys, get 2 workouts in within 24.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to do something, just normal workout, but then also do one in gear while I'm breathing air on.
Do you
on
guys
my
have
tank.
a Stairmaster there?
Yeah, we got Stairmasters everywhere.
I was about to say that makes the most sense.
Which,
Yeah.
Dude, that's gotta be
Our city's
awful with
not-
all your gear on.
our city's not massive. Like we don't have tons of skyscrapers, but we do
Correct.
have campus where there's
Right.
yeah, fireman's not taking the elevator, so it's
Hold up. Elevator stuck there.
hey, I know you're burning up there, but 1 second,
And then y'all get stuck in the elevator.
yeah, like that's a bad look.
Let's call the other department. We're stuck in the elevator.
Yeah, you might as well just go ahead and jump off the top of that building if you have to get rescued.
Yeah, just risk a broken leg and
Yeah,
get
it's,
on your
Yeah, it's. I can't wait to get a call for a cat in a tree. That's gonna be hilarious, dude.
We should call it in.
Yeah, low key.
if I show up to a call and it's you two just standing next to a tree,
What's a stuffed cat?
I'm telling my
stuffed
captain
animal.
It's not even a
immediately.
real cat.
It's just a stuffed animal stuck in a tree. Sorry, dude. I thought it was real, man.
We stole it from Cabela's. It's like a bobcat, like a stuffed
Just like
we
staple-
call them to Cabela's. There's animals stuck up here.
Bro, I was just stapling a picture of a cat in the tree. Bro, did you? Our neighbors got TP'd the other day. Did you see that?
No.
Your neighbors got DP'd?
TP.
Yo, not those.
No, you're the
neighbors,
one getting
other-
DP'd
Oh yeah.
on the DP show.
Our neighbors to our left. I went to work and there was like toilet paper over all the trucks, the house,
Over
the
here?
tree. Yeah, the right across the tree line. Not the first ones, but across the tree line. Everywhere. This was Saturday morning too. I'm like, damn, they're not even awake yet.
Dude, I didn't see it.
Dude, yeah, it was like the whole fence line too was covered in it. Like whoever, they did a good job. Like
Yeah.
no lie, but yeah, their Escalade V and their house.
Escalade V.
It was tree. The whole fence line was just covered in toilet paper. I'm like, maybe they were just like doing something. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's
nobody's-
Austin's house.
Is that who? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way they're not just doing this for the fun of it. Like,
No,
someone-
that was definitely like their buddy. Like he's part of the crew that runs around with Connor's cousins.
Yeah, but that's pretty excessive for a prank.
That's how they roll, I guess.
Remember when we speaking of pranks?
Which one, dude? You gotta be.
And y'all got me?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many sticky notes did we put?
I
Is it
think I bought
600 or 1,000?
No, I bought a 3,000 pack.
A 3,000?
Yeah, 3,000 pack.
Whoo!
How much did that cost?
Like $7.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, you're sitting here a long night. You've been working in the restaurant all night. I just call him like, hey man,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
bored. You want a sticky note in his room?
like 12 hours at the restaurant. I come home, and
We're
everyone's
all
like,
sitting
"Oh,
in
you got a
there."
package in your room?" And then they start giggling. I'm like, "Bro, these guys." I'm like, "I didn't order anything."
How long ago was that? Like, it's pushing a year at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I still
there's
have a bunch of them up.
still sticky notes.
Yeah, and there's still sticky notes there.
I kind of like having some of them up.
I love,
Dude,
I love how the one that's like still very much there is the big penis that's on.
I was gonna say it's a 6-foot penis that he's just.
He sleeps under it every
I
night.
put a lot of work into that. I didn't want to destroy it all.
And then we tinfoil wrap like his chair and
Yeah.
Xbox and the fish.
It's so funny. I'll be like Snapchatting people, and they're like, "Why is there a post-it note penis on your wall?" I'm like,
Like, why isn't there one on yours?
Just go watch this episode.
obviously you don't have
know.
good friends like I do.
They're very thoughtful. I was going through a phase.
We support you.
They're really supportive of my life choices.
I was wanting to change genders, and they reminded me that this is the best.
Go blue team.
Wait, have you seen that video that father and son? His son walks in the room, is like wearing a wig. He's like, "I think I want to be a girl."
No, that's it.
And he just the dad gets like way too sarcastically excited about it. Hop in the truck, let's go tell everybody. She's like driving down the road. My son wants to be a girl. And it's like 3 black dudes standing outside their house, and they just start crying. "Don't you think she's beautiful?" He's like, "Let's go home." No. We gotta tell everybody. Just embarrassing the fuck out of him.
Dude, I don't remember my dad doing that to me. That's crazy. Oh, hell, dude. Not in my house would that be accepted.
Yeah, no, my kids will never see a public school.
Yeah, well, talk about a firefighting station. My kid did that. He'd end up there. He'd be like, I don't want this one. Send him back.
You wrap them up and put them in a little basket.
Return to sender. Just
Mine's broke, guys.
Hey, man, fix this with warranty, okay? I need this one back. Dude, there is no way. Oh, we're already almost done with the second segment. Time's been flying on this
It
one.
is fine. This segment went by way faster.
You awake
We were
finally?
giggling a lot more.
You were
yeah, we're just sitting here giggling about.
I was listening to the first one.
no, you were.
Yeah.
Last episode, JT Pate slept the whole time.
Dude, I
He
was.
was-
No, let's do our Pate impression.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna. Then you need to ask him a question. Then you answer your own question because he's still thinking
okay.
about it. Yeah.
Okay. What's the color of the sky? Oh, it's blue, but it's a little bit gray right now because it's getting dark out.
That's our whole podcast.
I know. It's
Hey,
great.
I'm good at filling space.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You boys know what I mean on that.
And
right?
DP.
And once again, give me a long break between these segments. Oh,
We're just getting more affiliated with each other.
I feel like it's a great time for.
oh man.
All right. We actually need to cut soon.
All right. We're gonna cut
It's gonna be
off.
such a vibe change. We're gonna be all giggling, and then we're gonna come back and be like, "Yeah, so last weekend."
last night. All right, we'll be back.
We're in. We're back.
All right.
Wait, we were just in.
I know it's life
Each
size.
other.
Stop playing with it.
He just like touched on the penis. So I
You like
have.
Did you see what I got him for
Yeah.
Christmas?
Yeah, that was my Christmas.
Yeah, I
present.
saw it.
That's the actual size too. I know camera
Right.
can't see it, but that's actual size.
It actually adds 3 inches.
Kentucky 3, baby.
Traced it.
I got it when you were sleeping, and I ordered it. Anyway, it's a lamp that the light switch is its penis, and it's just funny. Was that on Instagram? You seen that, right?
Yeah, I seen it on Instagram, and I was like, "Oh, finally, something
Yeah.
I could buy for Dell as a gift."
I'm glad you thought of me first.
Yeah.
So
that was the first thought.
I brought something, little conversation topic. It is a list that I made back in
Sorry, that was too early. Bro.
You can't help but interrupt people.
Go ahead. I'm done.
I knew the second I started saying something, you just go. No. So it's a list of things.
Flying on the plane.
Good lord.
That was him.
Throw back to the last episode. Okay,
Go
my
ahead.
bad.
I have the talking stick.
You got the talking stick. Okay. It's just a list of things that confused me at the whatever age I was in like 2016. Recently went back through my notes. I found this list and we're going to review it together.
Oh no.
All right.
Someone brought notes. That's crazy. Good for you, man. Okay, go ahead.
Let's see here. All right. First thing on the list. Why doesn't glue stick to the inside of the bottle?
Ooh. Because it's plastic. Glue doesn't stick to plastic. Go ahead.
It sticks to plastic.
No.
Yeah, it does.
No.
I think it has to do with the air. Like the amount of air inside the bottle.
No, I think
Sounds like you already know the answers. So
Well,
why
this
are you
is
asking
2016. Obviously, these things don't confuse me anymore,
wrong.
man. Like,
Wrong. Glue is always on the inside of the bottle. You don't get all the glue out whenever you're doing it.
What about glue stick?
Huh? It pushes it.
yeah, it's like push pop.
Yeah, you fucking idiot, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but why
They
does
you
it
taste
acting like
stick
Huh?
to the inside? Why doesn't it just get stuck
They
to the
taste
inside?
purple.
They smell purple. Anyway, next question. That was easy.
All right.
You're stupid.
Why is it called a building if it's already built? Like I said,
Because you gotta build it. That's all I got. Okay. That's all. Okay, come back to that one. I'll form a better thought. Go ahead. Go ahead. Question two. Go ahead.
Clip that.
Go ahead.
Build it.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
why can you drink a drink but not food a food?
Why can you
Food's not
drink
a
a
verb.
drink? Because, and then
Yeah, I get-
you know on this one right here, Mom's gonna text me after she watches this and give me the answer. She always does that.
Yeah, it's-
Like when I don't know something, she's like, "Just for your information, here you go." And I'm like, "You're the goat," but like,
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess it's just the.
so you drink a drink, but you can't food a food because like when you drink something is an action.
Yeah,
But a food is not an action; it's a thing.
yeah, but like, why can't food? Like, hey man,
the
you want to go
English
food?
language just doesn't
Yeah.
understand that. Easy, keep going.
It's got to be tied to like the Latin forming
bed?
of the word.
Probably something like that. I don't know.
If you want like a real answer.
Go ahead. Go
Next
ahead.
thing on the list, one word, women. Still confuses me. Yep. Still there. Yeah. Checks.
Go ahead and add vagina.
Yeah.
Good thing like 3 women watch this.
Yeah. It's like, hey Siri, what is a labia?
Sorry, I don't understand.
I don't either. Dab me up, big dog.
All right, there's 2 that we got to come back to.
All right.
Next one. How many is there? First
Oh,
one.
there's just a couple more.
Okay. I like
we got,
this.
if a piano player is called a pianist, why isn't a race car driver called a racist?
That comes to the joke. What's
Yeah.
the difference between a NASCAR driver and Hitler?
I don't even want to know.
At least a NASCAR driver can finish a race.
We're shadow banned.
Anyway. I seen on Instagram we aren't gonna get shadow banned. Keep going. Next one.
Let's see here. Why is abbreviation such a big word?
That's funny.
That one just kind of pissed me off whenever I figured that out.
If I had to spell that word to save my life, I could not even get close.
All right, let's try it right now. Try abbreviation.
Abbreviation ABREA.
Wrong.
Am I already
Wrong.
wrong? Okay, spell it to me.
No, we're gonna go back and forth, see who can finish the word first. Pate, you're up.
Okay, A
Pizza
B
speller.
B R
There's 2 B's?
E
Damn.
V I A
T-O-N.
T I O N.
Yeah, you're right, Doug. You're stupid.
Damn! See, I'd die right there, dude. Jeez.
Abbreviation. Can I get the definition?
Can you put it in a sentence, please?
I got 2 more here.
Okay.
All right, how do they get the lines in toothpaste?
One more time.
How do they get the lines? Like, you know, like whenever you're squeezing out toothpaste,
Yeah.
there's like different lines. How do they get the lines in the toothpaste?
There's separate things in there.
Like the tube is separated, like different
Yeah.
compartments.
You ever
Yeah.
try like smushing it all together and seeing if it still comes out in lines?
Well, there's separate tubes, that'd be my guess.
Yeah, probably.
probably.
Oh,
This is like a
See what I'm saying?
yeah. We could probably just like go buy like a $1 tube of toothpaste to figure
That's
that
too
out.
expensive.
But that's too
way
much.
too expensive, dude.
and cut it open.
And the
Or we
last
could get like a used one and cut it open,
Why the fuck would you get a used one?
just to see if there's tubes in there.
A used one. Where are you gonna find a used?
Well, if you had a used one, you could just cut it open and see if there's tubes in there to
You're not
clarify
making
whether
sense,
or not
dude.
there's
You're not
tubes in there
making sense.
separating the different colors.
I love watching both of your brain cells battle for third place.
Hey, you're on the podium, okay?
All right.
All
The
right,
last
next
one is what is birthday cake flavor?
Tastes like birthday cake.
Yeah, but what is
That
birthday
is a
cake?
flavor.
Yeah,
Like,
but
what the flavor? Like what?
Yeah, but, like, what is that
flavor's
flavor?
Red? It's red
It's
flavor.
vanilla.
no, that's vanilla flavor.
You know you can't imagine a new color.
I can't imagine any color,
You
dude.
can't. You bought actually. I know one thing I'm winning.
Dude, you're
at
talking
is
to two
seeing color.
colorblind guys right now.
Yeah, yeah, that's hilarious.
That's messed up. That's ableist.
So fire to you, is it like brown?
Nah, it's hot.
No. What color is fire to you? What color is your own hair?
It's red.
Yeah, but you know it's red. What color
Yeah.
do you see?
So the way like I see colorblindness, I don't know how like if it's the right way to look at it or not, but you were taught that red was this one thing. I was
Right.
also taught from a young age that red is this thing. So you look at red, you see red. I look at red, I see red, but I see it differently than you do. I get
Yeah,
it
but-
mixed up with different things.
Okay, do you see it in like a shade of brown or gray?
So like I don't look at something and be like, oh yeah, that's
yeah,
green.
I guess it's
or
hard
so.
to like
Where-
tell you like this is red. How do you see this?
Yeah,
Basically,
so,
his colors like mix up.
Yeah, they mix up, so,
more.
like-
What color? Well, okay, answer this. What colors mix? Then I don't know what colors you see red in.
yeah, so let's say like if I were to drop a red pin in some tall grass, you know, I might just be better off to go get another pin. Like
Oh, that's crazy. What color? How do you see a fire truck?
well, first of all, they're big as shit.
What's a big red truck?
It's big, and then there's these things called sirens and lights, and they're
That's hard to understand how you see things then.
What do you mean?
Like,
But here, get this. This is the craziest part
Okay,
about being
okay.
colorblind. And Pay, I don't know if you're this way too, but a lot of times camo doesn't work.
oh, you're like a deer. Like someone's wearing camera on a tree. Jack could be like, I don't see him.
No, it's like a lot of like camo patterns. I just don't.
It literally just looks like one thing to you.
No, like I can look and I'm like, that's obviously, like I can see you.
Oh,
Like the color schemes, like just for some reason, I don't know why. I heard
so you're like a turkey.
like I looked into it and apparently it's a real thing. Like back in Vietnam, if they had anybody colorblind on their squad, they'd send them out first. Which is crazy.
Wait, don't need this one. Send them out.
Yeah, they would send them out first to be like a spotter at the front of the line. So like you to see the Viet Cong in the trees, and they'd be like, "Yeah, that tree is definitely a no go."
Oh, that's crazy. You know, we gotta go back.
That makes sense.
So I'm trying to figure this out. Like, so what? Have you ever like checked what colors you see wrong?
Mainly like red, green.
That's what I got.
Okay.
Every now and again, I'll get like blue and purple mixed up. Yes, I know green and red. Yes,
No.
left, green.
Do they look the same though? Like,
No, not even close.
It's more if like have you ever seen those little dotted things where they're like, can you see the number in this?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can't see some of those
it's
numbers.
that way. So
Yeah, so it has to do a lot with lighting and shades. So
and like, are they intertwined with each other?
Yeah.
They're just like side by side.
yeah, if you give me two things side by side, all day I can tell you which is
Okay,
which. But
okay.
like if you just had one at a distance at a certain light, I'd be like, I don't know what color that is.
Dude, that's gotta suck.
Yeah, he's just got like a way worse version than what I got.
Oh. How do you see zebras? Is it white and black stripes?
Yeah.
That's a question that you could have put on your list when you're 16. Is a zebra black and white or white and black?
Is it black with white stripes or white with black stripes?
That's a better way to ask it. Okay, we're gonna clip that out. We're just gonna go straight to your answer. Anyway, is it black with white stripes or white with black stripes?
All right, we're moving on.
Is it black and white or white and black?
talking about Michael Jackson over here? Like,
I know the answer. I just didn't know if you guys know the answer.
It's a better way of putting it.
Anyway, hear me out.
no.
You know the answer? You know the answer? You guys know the answer? Huh? It's there. Like if you were to look at a zebra, he's black skin. And he has white stripes. Sick.
Dude, leave the zebra alone.
All right. I'm not gonna pull out my list then. Okay.
All right. What I want to hear, since I'm such an honored guest to be on this episode, I want to hear.
I hate you feel that way.
I want to hear some words from Pate because we don't ever get anything out of him.
No, we're gonna interview Peyton now. What's it feel like being? Nah, I'm not gonna say that. That may get us in trouble.
Yeah, no,
Do you know where I was going with that?
yeah.
Okay. Reset.
So,
You have a question.
Oh,
What's
I
it?
thought y'all were asking questions.
yeah, no, we're just like, what's up with Pate? Is it nice not being 300 pounds anymore?
Oh, that's a good question.
Like,
You were halfway to my 600-pound life. Damn.
Yeah. I thought about speedrunning it.
Yeah, low key. Dude,
I thought about just becoming a professional sumo wrestler.
did you ever put an over under on your weight? Like bet, like day to day?
No.
I would have.
I did. I would have made so much money off you.
dude.
I think the highest number I saw was like 282. I got up there.
Yeah. So like, what was the moment though? Like you looked and went, "Yeah, I'm done with this."
I just kept whispering it in his ear while he slept. And one day it finally triggered.
I don't really know. To be completely honest.
I guess
Because
this
when
is
I
why
was
he's
282, I was like, yeah, I need to lose a little bit of weight. But like, I was still like, well, Dell was bulking, and I was like, I'm just gonna eat whatever and work out and get strong. So like, I didn't care. I don't know. I've never been like ashamed of being fat, if that makes sense. I've just been like, this is how I am.
Yeah, it's probably like that's how it's always been. Because you've
Yeah.
always been a hefty boy.
Yeah, I've always been like
Yeah, you've been.
the bigger kid. in the group.
Snorlax, like legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was like a
Flip the
wasted like
switch.
2 minutes.
I did go through a phase where I was like, now if I lose all this weight, do I lose like part of my character or like charm? You know what I mean? Because it's like I've always been fat, so like I'm like
That's like what
I'm
comedians.
like
Yeah, it's like
becoming
you
a new
did-
identity.
That's like how
almost.
comedians look at it. Like you're
Yeah.
funnier when you're fat, and that's not really the case.
Yeah, that's
but
not at all.
I did go through that like,
You're funnier
Yeah.
when you're alive.
and I've also
Yeah.
wondered like how different people would treat you.
So like, are there things that like you don't crave anymore? Like whenever.
I know it ain't me.
That I don't crave anymore.
Yeah, like whenever like.
No, I definitely still crave a lot of stuff. Like stuff sounds good, but like you just kind of look at food differently.
You're more disciplined, or you're incorporating more discipline.
Your perspective on food changes. Like this is instead of like an entertainment, it's a tool that you use to change
Yeah.
your body.
It's like giving your body energy, not really pleasure. You know,
Yeah.
or as much pleasure.
Or you look at it as fuel instead of
Right.
pleasure.
Yeah.
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 Speaking of fuel, when are you guys gonna start MMA?
My schedule doesn't allow it. That's the unfortunate part. I work till
same.
6 every day. Okay. You cannot use the same excuse I'm using.
As I say,
Well, I'm the IT guy for the pod, so
He's the
like,
man in the chair.
yeah.
The cock
Anytime
chair.
Dell needs a cord, he's like, "You got an extra?" Here. he comes back, and I'm like, I hear him walking. I'm like, here's the block for it. He's like,
Happened last night, dude. Whatever where you plug into where the power strip was off. Didn't think to check that. I just thought my charger wasn't working for my watch anymore. And I went and got the cord from Pate. Come back. I took like one step out of my room. All I could hear was, "You need the block, don't you?" I didn't even get to him yet. Like I could have been going to the kitchen, but he's like, "You need the block, don't you?" Yeah. It was just my power strip. Oh, good.
but yeah. MMA. Let's see. I'd just rather not get hurt.
You're not gonna get hurt.
Okay,
You have
I'm
more of
very
a-
accident prone.
You have you have a greater risk of getting hurt if you're not disciplined and trained versus if you are.
Like knowing how to fall and move and
Yeah,
fall
like
with somebody.
Okay, but I'm just very accident prone, and like I don't want to take the risk of like doing a roll and breaking something, and not being able to train.
well, you're already
Like,
not training,
weightlifting.
so like you'd be
Weightlifting.
Not
Not MMA training.
No,
like
you'd be
weightlifting.
fine. Like, there's no reason to not make yourself better.
Yeah.
Okay, but with like my old habits and like the way I live my life, if I were to break another like a major bone or something and just be stuck in a cast, like it would just be horrible.
So
I'd set
you're
myself
just
back.
scared of like
Yeah, well,
Like resetting?
I've broken an arm, a leg, and a toe. Like I don't want to break like a
dude, you
wrist or
still
something.
have half of them left. Like you're good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why God gives you two.
Yeah. You got 2 legs, 2 arms, and like 9 more toes.
but like football, like I broke my wrist because some guy landed.
Except
on
if
it.
you're
like
Dell.
I'm not trying to
Dell has 8
roll
more toes.
over with some guy and break another wrist.
That makes sense. I mean, you're just getting into it.
Yeah.
Where I could see where if you took like 6 months off to heal, you know,
It'd probably mess with you pretty hard.
Yeah.
I could see that. I mean, that makes sense. But I mean, like a year down the road would be good to get into. I think everybody should just at least know like the basic wrestling,
Everybody should know how to handle
some
themselves.
form of
If
self-defense.
if you're a grown man, you should know how to handle yourself.
Even that, even more so like women. Like women should understand how to work with someone like twice their size.
Yeah, I think it's important for women to understand the strength of a grown man.
of a real man.
No, I mean really, like if a full grown man grabs a woman, it's a different kind of strength than they're
Yeah, I mean
they're
they're
expecting.
helpless. I mean,
And if their first time ever feeling that is when they're in danger, it's too late. So I'm a big
I should
advocate.
wrestle like a 12-year-old boy just to see how strong they are, because like even that sometimes can be stronger than a lot of women.
yeah, like once a boy hits puberty, like 90% of women are weaker than him.
That's not to say there's not women that are just
Oh,
badass. and
100%.
can
Yeah,
get
there's
after it,
definitely
but-
women out there like that. But I'm saying like the majority.
Yeah, the
you know.
vast majority is not that way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or as a man, like you should be able to at least perform some sort of combat or understanding or self-defense, especially guns too. A lot of people just go straight to guns. So if there's ever a fight, like a street fight, just go away.
Yeah,
Just
no,
like try to get away. It's a last resort.
I've been fighting for 5 years now, doing MMA, and you will not catch me getting in a street fight. You will
Nope.
not catch me doing any of that.
There's no
It is-
rules. Like
No.
in MMA, there's rules. Like you can do this for this amount of time and then you break and then go back. Like street fighting,
No, somebody's just going to end up hurt or dead. And
Yeah,
there's
like,
no.
yeah.
Just walk away. It's not worth it.
Yeah, just because there's like you get knocked out doesn't mean there's a bell that rings. It's like, yeah, it's up to that guy now,
No.
Damn, dude, that was 20 minutes already.
Oh, that's crazy.
No way. All right, we'll be back. We'll be back.
What'd you say about cannibals?
Okay. The Campbell's soup. Not the
Not
cannibals.
Are you talking about like when it's. Dude, that was Chef Boyardee.
Was it really?
Yeah, when
That
it was
rolled
like-
down the hill?
No,
I don't-
that was Campbell's.
No, that was Chef
It was
Boyardee.
cannibals.
Campbell's like chicken soup.
Yeah.
No,
It was
Chef
the red
Boyardee.
and white. No, it wasn't Chef
The
Boyardee.
red and white
It was the
bottle.
red and white
I
can.
bet you $5 right now.
If Piplup would get
I'll
off
bet
my
you
lap.
20.
Oh!
Deal.
Deal?
Shake on it, shake on it, shake on it, shake on it.
Chef Boyardee. We're talking about the can of soup, like rolling home, like chase people.
Yeah.
I got
Chef
it.
Boyardee.
What can of soup rolls down the hill?
Just gonna go ahead and stare at the camera because I know I'm right.
Just look up soup rolling
Everybody else is
commercial.
in my corner.
Soup rolling commercial. Okay.
Just look up Campbell's commercial, so mine will pop up.
Oh, what's that say? What's that say right there?
Chef Boyardee.
I know my ravioli.
No way.
Yeah, because it plays that Italian music in the back.
Wait, are we, okay. This thing's me to do. That is learn something new every day, right?
I don't.
Well, you're also retarded and don't take any. No thanks, bro. No thanks.
That's not the commercial.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
I was thinking of.
It is because it rolls forever.
Look up the Campbell's one rolling.
Dude, I don't.
It's
know.
wrong.
What do they call it when you're like in a
Cuck chair?
Like the Bearsteins and the
A cuck
Bear
chair?
Stains?
Yeah. Oh, the
Bears?
Mandela.
Yeah, I think I got Mandela affected.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me.
What do you want me to look up?
Campbell's soup rolling commercial.
No way. If there's one. Ah, no.
Nope, Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee.
way.
Rolling Chef Boyardee.
Because that's a red and white can, too.
Oh, are they both red and white?
Yep.
Oh, damn. Dude, that is.
Man, I just got $20 richer. This is a great show.
Good thing we didn't shake on it.
You guys bet $20?
Yeah, he said he wanted to go 20.
Oh. He tried doing that big dick and the.
That's crazy. I really did think it was.
What are you
Damn.
reading?
Trying to. Anyway, yeah. That's what was the crazy story you're talking about? We're wasting.
Oh, yeah. So,
We're all just sitting here talking about a soup.
have y'all ever had something like so like embarrassing, but like you have to do it? Like, there's no way around it. Like, it's just like
Like, give me an example. Like embarrassing and feeling
like embarrassing, like meeting somebody new and like, or like in front of a crowd, or like you get
when
into a new relationship and like you're
like when the waiter says enjoy your food and you say you too.
yeah, like stuff like
Yeah.
that. So we're gonna crank that up to about like 20 times.
Okay.
So whenever I first started dating my now fiance, I mean we were together for probably a month, 2 months at this point.
Fresh.
And we go back to her dad's house. It's middle of winter, whatever. They're doing some renovations, and the pipes freeze over there. And the toilet isn't working or whatever. I'm like, this isn't good. We went out and ate Japanese about 2 hours beforehand, and I was like, oh no, this isn't good. Japanese food does not agree with my stomach. So I look at her, we're sitting in the living room, I go, hey, I gotta use the bathroom. She said, just go outside. I'm like, I don't have to pee. And she went, oh no. So, like I said, the pipes froze. There's nothing we can do. We can't run the water, else we're gonna risk busting
Oh,
the
you
pipe.
just gotta let it sit there till the pipes.
Yeah. So luckily and unluckily, her grandparents lived like 5 minutes away. I have maybe met them for like 5 minutes at this point. We go up there. It's like 9 o'clock at night. Dude, I am clenching cheeks. Okay. So we drive up there.
Can I come, Dookie?
We knock on the door. Dude, her grandparents were asleep. We woke them up. I had to go in there. And dude, it was so bad. Like, it was one of those, like, where you're sweating on the toilet. And the thing is, they had a small house, like, with thin walls. So, like, I'm sitting there, like, trying to, like not be loud at all.
Slowly let it out.
Yeah, it's not working. It's not happening at all. Dude, yeah, she's sitting there trying to talk to him, like, try to cover for me or whatever. But, like,
She's yelling to cover it.
yeah, so, like, bathroom, living room, no separation. Like, you can see the door. I'm like, this is bad, man.
Go outside.
Yeah, so we get done with it, and you know, I try to be as fast as possible. So we just be, all right, let's get out of here. We get done. They say, all right, we're going to bed. We get back in the car. Have you ever had a second wave hit you?
Oh, you had to go back in for
Dude,
seconds?
Oh my god.
we got in the car. They went to bed.
That's so bad.
They went to bed. We're like a minute down the road, and I start like physically shaking because I'm trying to hold it. I went, oh no, it's happening again. And she said, what? I said, I'm gonna shit my pants. She said, what? So we have to go back again, knock on her grandparents' door. They open it up, and I'm sure they're thinking, who in the hell did she start going out with? It's just this random ginger that's just blowing up our bathroom at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh my gosh.
And this is like only the second time I met him. We got back to her dad's house. And I said, can we just go, like, leave? Like, let's go. I don't even want to be here anymore.
Dude, one time I was.
Dude, that's like the worst.
You should have just got a shovel and some toilet paper.
If I could go back and do it over again,
Yeah,
I
you got
would.
2 socks. You could have covered that. Oh, that's crazy.
Ugh,
Yeah, that was
that's so embarrassing.
that was one of the worst moments of my life, dude. I was sweating from embarrassment and constipation at the same time.
The going back. That's the worst part.
Yeah, dude.
Dude.
I had to go back. Like,
After they just got back in bed.
I know, dude. Still to this day, they have never brought it up, and I'm just waiting for the day they go, "Hey, remember the time?" And I'm be like, "Nope, don't remember that."
Just wait till your wedding.
And I'll be like, "You must be like getting too old." Like
That was somebody else.
Yeah, you had a skinwalker, and that wasn't me.
Dude, I can't wait till the wedding because then we can just post this. We just play it up top.
Yeah,
from
no,
the
you're
go-to.
not allowed to touch the mic at my wedding.
Why not?
Why not, dude? We're
I don't think you have a choice.
No, he can. You can.
I'll be
I don't think you have a
respectful.
choice because I just grab a glass and ding, 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 ding,
I've
and
done
I'm
my
in there.
brother's speech. I'm good at speeches. Dude, one time I was plumbing and we had to cut, like, it was all upstairs. Pipes are clean, by the way. All upstairs was finished. The downstairs was not. We were, like, doing the plumbing for the downstairs and we had to cut the upstairs bathroom to reconnect and put it through the wall because they were putting in walls and whatnot. Well, they were living upstairs and this girl, like, just got off school, went upstairs because they were all hanging out with her. She took a shit and didn't know we cut the pipe. so it literally just flushed and shot right out on the floor. It was an unfinished main floor. Dude, talk about embarrassment. Like, that was secondhand embarrassment. I'm like, there's no way. Because the guy, our boss, or my old high school coach, like, started yelling, "Don't use the toilet!" And just comes. Yeah, dude, it was secondhand embarrassment on another level.
Oh.
Yeah.
Walking by the stairs, you just see your shit all
No, she like heard not to use the toilet. She didn't come down. She just stayed up there.
Yeah, no, I'd
no.
stay up there too.
Yeah, no, it had to be cleaned out. But I'm like, dude, if I still remember that, there's no way that girl doesn't remember that.
Oh yeah, she definitely does.
Dude, that's gonna be crazy.
What if you like walked into her like at the street? Like,
I don't know. I didn't look
Oh, you
at
don't
her.
know she
No, I had
was
no
like-
idea. No, like she come in like the front door and just went
Oh,
straight
okay.
up.
Well, that's not that bad. At least she didn't
So-
show her face.
Have you guys been around like new construction, like houses at all? Like
Yeah.
ever like done work in them, whatever?
Yeah, plumbing.
Yeah. So, you know, my parents did a business growing up where they did windows, whatever, and
Window to the wall.
I would help my dad do a whole bunch of.
Sorry. I'm just here again.
I'd help my dad on a whole bunch of jobs, and a lot of times we'd be going and measuring stuff before all the plumbing was done or whatever. And this one time, I mean, I couldn't have been maybe 12, 13 years old. I was like, man, I gotta use the
Age.
bathroom. I go in there, sit on a toilet in like this mansion, dude. Like it's a mansion that's being built, and I didn't know the water wasn't turned on at all.
No.
So I go, oh no.
It's not flushing.
Toilet doesn't work.
Oh, like the toilet doesn't work, man. Like, have y'all ever seen Dumb and Dumber?
I feel like you were
Yeah.
that kid that like walked through Home Depot and took a shit.
No.
That was you. That was definitely you. I gotta go.
I did that at home one time.
What?
I was like 4 years old, and I used to sleep with my brother. I just took a shit right on the floor.
That's not even close to what I'm
It was
talking about.
crazy. I don't know what story you're talking about, but
The kids that go in like the fake toilets, like the display toilets at like Home Depot.
Yeah, he's
no,
like,
mine
yeah,
was
dude.
worse. I was
I used
at
to
home.
crap in corners.
He's like, oh, he just outs himself. Oh yeah, I used to shit on the floor all the time.
We're gonna clip on that. No, it was one time. Dude, the Home Depot. I remember those videos you're talking about now. Golly.
Hey man, you ever just decide I want to go crap in the corner of my brother's room?
I was in the corner. It was my room too. We shared it.
So you were just like, I'm not gonna go in my own pants.
I would have hated you if I was your older brother. I understand why
You
you
did?
bullied you.
Yeah. We're
Yeah,
good now.
if you just randomly get a little human that just follows you around and then just starts crapping in your room, dude, like
Yeah, it was
I'd
just
be
one
mad
time.
too. Like,
No, my first memory was I wanted to play Matchbox cars or Hot Wheels, and
Hot Wheels gang.
yeah, and they were all in our room, because we shared a room, and he's like, "Yeah, you want to go play Hot Wheels?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." He took off, closed the door, and I couldn't reach the door. Like, that was my first memory, is like crying because I couldn't reach the door to play Hot Wheels. I think that messed me up.
You should have grown taller.
I should have.
Do you remember your first memory?
That was my first memory. It's usually like a big issue. Like
I don't either.
when I was like 3.
I mean, I'm sure if I sat here and thought about it long enough, I could. But like,
No, that stuck with me forever. Like
I don't know
legitimately
what like what's like the earliest.
It's usually like some catastrophic, like at your own age, like that.
Like I have like a lot of memories from like being like really really little, but I don't remember like
That
what's
was
like
my
the
first one. Yeah, I mean that was like my biggest issue in my entire life was that memory.
Maybe that's why you're a car salesman now. Is-
Probably. Dude, Dad called it when I was like 5 years old. He's like, "You're gonna go to be a used car salesman." I swear to God, dude. He called that shit so early because all I do is just talk to people. I'd be at Meijer, and I would just wander off, and Dad wouldn't care. He just kept going because I would end up at the cookie counter. They'd give me free cookies, and I have to call over the intercom to have my dad come get me.
Dude.
It was every week. It was. Yeah, it was fun. Cookies were good though. Free cookies, man.
Speaking of Meijer, y'all remember when we were little how like there's always that aisle with like the coffee beans or whatever, and you could like pour them into like your own bag, like choose however much you want. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about, Pate?
No,
No, not at all. You have a like 1,000-yard stare right now.
no, I have no idea.
Yeah, like there'd be like 10 different like tubes of like coffee beans, and you just take a bag up under them, pull the lever, and pour them into the bag, reset it, go on your way. So, my mom was a huge coffee drinker, whatever, and so I'd always have to go to the store shopping with her, and I'm like, I don't know, 14 at this point, and I don't want to be there. I'm a 14-year-old boy. I say, hey, I'm gonna go in this other aisle, go check something out. I walk by those coffee bean machines. I didn't realize how like sensitive those handles were. dude. So like each one's like this wide and like this tall, full of coffee beans.
Did you empty it?
I went up and touched it, and the whole handle just spilled it. Like 1,000 coffee beans just spilled. I went, oh no! I came around the corner. I said, hey mom, they're out of coffee beans. I think we should go. And to this day, I have not told her that.
Well, she's.
Oh,
I'm sure she's gonna find out.
I'm sending her the link.
Dude, I remember just sweating so bad. I'm like, please take my word for it that there's no coffee beans over there. Like, we gotta go right now.
Just left it for somebody else.
Like, oh god.
No, I was so embarrassed about it because it wasn't just like a little spill where I was like, oh, I can clean that up. Like, it covered the aisle in coffee beans.
Dude, I couldn't work at a storefront. That'd be just in general, like especially the bathrooms, like having to clean the bathrooms. People are so disgusting,
Oh,
and like on purpose too. Like even at our
like Kroger.
even at our
Dude.
gym, like our
Dude.
gym, it's a clean gym. Very nice. The owners are great, and it's still just people just are crazy.
The worst bathroom experience I've ever had is I went into a Speedway one time, and it's the worst thing. I still have nightmares about this dude. I went in there. I remember I was just pulling off for gas. I was like, man, I have got to piss so bad. Like, I walked in, I saw like a shit nuke go off of there. There was literally a mountain of turds in the toilet to where it went higher. It went higher than the toilet bowl, meaning the last few people to use it just hovered above it and just dropped it. It was in the sink, in the urinal, on the walls, in the corner. I just went,
Did you pee on it?
no, dude, I didn't have to pee anymore. I just turned around. Dude, it was one of those that has like the motion activated light or whatever. So like I open the door and then I turn around after the door shuts and the lights turn on. I just go, yeah, I'm good. And I just,
What was that smell? Was it the smell just hit you?
I don't even know like how to describe it. It was just,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
What?
A shit nuke? Is that what you call it?
yeah, I guess. I don't know.
What? I didn't even know people did that. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Like,
Ain't no way I could work at the
but the
retailer.
thing is, like, I looked at the worker on my way out, and he just kind of looked at me, and he did this. He went, so he knew it was there. Like, he just said, I'm not dealing with that.
I wouldn't either.
I'll clock out in 30 minutes.
Dude,
bro.
if I get paid like $10 an hour, I'm not cleaning that either.
Dude, I went to Kroger
Holy
a couple weeks
crap.
ago, and somebody like completely missed the toilet, and just
But there's no. That's what I'm saying.
Explosive.
There's no way. Well, explosive maybe that's a little different.
But it was like on the wall and then half of the toilet
Dude,
There's no way.
on the outside of the toilet.
I don't understand how you can miss the toilet. No, I can understand. You know, I've been hot and sweaty sometimes out in the summer heat. You know, working. And I'm like, man, I gotta go. I run in too hot. I hydroplane off the toilet seat. You know, it happens. Don't worry about it.
Yo. Okay. We're living in two different worlds. No. I'm not hydroplaning off the toilet. I'm not overcorrecting.
Dude, you never
Coming off the toilet.
you never come in too hot and be like, yo, I'm sliding off. Like this is
No.
Guys, this is why we only will have a male audience. It's been 20 minutes of talking about shit. Like, there's no way any woman is going to be like, yeah, this is pretty good, man.
Yeah, we have been talking. Yeah, because you started off.
Yeah, start off with that stupid story.
Oh, holy shit. Anyway, keep going. Just we're here. Let's just wrap it up.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well just.
Hydroplaning.
Yeah, dude. Like,
This is it.
I've never fallen off the toilet.
Not
but,
even
like,
sweaty. Like, you didn't even say, like, coming from a pool and, like...
Nah, bro. Coming from a pool, that's different. Like, I don't know if it's the heat or whatever, but, like...
What are you doing?
Wait, why is your ass sweating that much?
I don't know. I got a sweaty ass, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, God.
No, like, the worst was whenever I was working on horse farms, and I would be on the saddle for, like, 4 or 5 hours at a time, and, like, I'm away from the barn.
So good.
Yeah. I'm away from the barn. I can't even... I don't have the option to go to the bathroom. I can't do anything. It's like, look, once I get back, and I've been sitting, sweating that whole time, I get back to the barn, I'm like, hey, I gotta go. Run to the bathroom. Hey, man, sometimes it's slippery. How it is. I can't control that.
We're going to have to put, like a little abbreviation watch last segment at your
Like
own.
a disclaimer.
Yeah, like...
Headphones.
I love
Like-
poo talk.
If you're still watching, thank you, but you don't have to finish this episode.
Yeah,
like,
no.
that's we're gonna put
Plus 20
that.
minutes.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I'm weird.
Well, it's all of us. I mean, like, I think that's why we're friends. If it
Yeah.
was just you, we wouldn't be friends. So,
Yeah, dude, do not invite that guy back over here.
yeah. Oh, talking about embarrassing moments. Remember when you come in here and you see my car for the first time?
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that one.
What are your thoughts on?
All I'm gonna say.
I'm at Ginger.
Anyway, let's wrap this up. We're gonna definitely put a disclaimer on this last segment because it's been funny, but it's been shitty
all
to
over
say the
place.
least.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, you guys good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right. Thank you everybody
Like
for
and
watching.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Thanks.